Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another anime reaction. First impression video. This is going to be on Police in a Pod, which is a anime that's airing on Funimation. I believe the first episode aired today of time of recording, so there's only one episode out, and it's only available for subscribers that actually pay for the Funimation access. If you don't pay for Funimation, I think they do it for free the following week with commercials. So if you guys want to watch it, you can watch it that way. Police in a Pod is a comedy slash slice of life anime that I actually thought it was cute. I did think it was better than I expected it from it to be. Before anything, guys, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love to the channel by subscribing, commenting, and liking. That always helps the channel quite a bit. I'm recording on my vehicle again because I don't got time to wait until the end of the day to record in my room. So I will do some recordings in my van. So yeah, that's what's going on. But I finally do have a room. So if you haven't seen my other videos, go check them out. I have quite a bit of first impression videos already out and more to come for sure. One more I'll be recording today. Not sure in my van or at home, but at some point I will. So Police in a Pod. The anime itself starts with essentially a girl leaving training to actually becoming an actual cop, and she is the whole anime essentially is her experience as a rookie. And the first half is, or the first third of the episode is her and a veteran cop capturing a burglar who he's done like 80 plus crimes, and she just kind of sees the experience of the sergeant who's another girl, and then two, the mindset of the burglar. And it's very interesting in how things are seen. And then the second two-third of the series is essentially the girls doing everyday work in the street, giving tickets, going to school and talking to kids about what's good, what's bad, do's and don'ts, essentially. And in one part, we kind of get this whole culture shock difference between the US and Japan. And if it's not obvious after seeing the series, then I'll make it as obvious as it is here. The cops are seen completely differently from one country to the other. They're both, in both countries, they're disliked. I think no country has a person that actually like really love cops, but they're disliked in different ways. In the US, a lot of cultures, especially my culture as Hispanics, and then I have friends that are other cultures like Asians and blacks who kind of have the similar idea or mindset about cops, that you just have to be on your toes, be careful, follow the rules, because they're gonna give you a ticket, they're gonna find something that's wrong, they're gonna make your life miserable. So you kind of have that fear, but also that hate towards cops. Whereas in Japan, it's a little bit different. There's still the hate against the cops. There's still the whole comments of, you're just, wasting tax money, and you're just a waste of time and stuff like that. Except the people actually tell the cops that, and there is no repercussion. Whereas here in the US, if a cop stopped me and gave me a ticket, and I cussed them out and said, you're just wasting my tax money, more than likely, 99% of the time, they're going to ask me to get out of my vehicle. More likely, try to find something even more to it, or just arrest me for, trying to attack an officer, even if it was just verbally. Now, again, that could be just a story of a colored person, or it could just be in general in the US. But that was a huge culture difference in this first episode. The people were yelling and making comments to the girls as cops, and they just kind of take it. They just took it, and essentially they explain it as it comes with the title. It comes with a job. People are not going to like you. People are going to insult you, and you just have to take it. And personally, that's a huge culture difference. The last third of the episode is essentially her giving her story of why she wanted to be a cop, and it's really not a good story. Her dad was almost not almost arrested, but he was stopped and given a ticket, and she was very afraid of the whole situation. And she got older, and her dad really wanted her to work in some civil type of job. And essentially, she says she applied in all these workplaces, and only police people accepted her. So now she's a police officer. Not a good reason to be a police officer, but very much why she is. We do meet the dad in the episode, and the dad gives a different story of how, him being stopped and him getting the ticket kind of changed his mindset of he's not just there, when he's not following the rules, he's not just hurting himself, but also hurting his daughter, because she was scared of the whole situation. So that was kind of sweet. And then at the end of the episode, we just get a little bit comical of the girls kind of having fun with the whole way of giving tickets, because even though they cannot cuss anyone out or say anything to the people, they can give them tickets, and they at least get joy out of that. So out of 10, I would probably put this one probably out of 6. It is a good pastime anime. It's one that I think I probably would enjoy watching it in the background, maybe 1 or 2 episodes a day. Probably not a binge, sitting down and watching the whole thing probably wouldn't be the best thing, but an episode here, episode there before going to work, or before going to sleep, I would really enjoy this one. So I think it's cute. I don't think it's top 5 material, but I do think it's a cute one, and more people should be watching it. So it is on Funimation. Like I said, just 1 episode out. It is subbed as of right now only, so we'll see what else they do, but for now, that is it. If you guys have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. There is going to be quite a bit of more first impression videos coming out your way, as well as other stuff that I'm recording here and there for you guys. So make sure you don't miss those videos either. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.